So here it is, the Hovsco HovAlpha, and it's quite a good looking bike. I must say that Hovsco does an excellent job. So it's been over 30 days since I started riding this Hovsco HovAlpha E-bike, and I gotta tell you, it's a nice bike. So this is a review of my thoughts on the bike and how it performs. I'm going to include some of the footage from my original video on this because it goes over some very important features and specifications. So let's go for a bike ride. So this is a very steep hill. It's about 14%, and I'm going up it lightly pedaling, no problem whatsoever. Love this bike. After riding this bike for a while, it's still looking really good. And I have a front basket. So in the last video, I told you that Hovsco was going to send me a rack and a basket to put on this bike. Well, they sent me the front basket, but this bike is so popular and they're selling so many of them that they ran out of the rear rack, and it's going to be a few weeks before I'm going to get that rack. But I wanted to put the front basket on so I could take this bike and pick up a few things at the store and see just how easy it is to actually replace your car if you live in a warm climate. Right now here in Connecticut, it's turned cold. But I'm out here enjoying the bright sunshine and doing this 30-day review. My driveway is about 6% grade, and so I like to walk the bikes up to the street. And how do you do that? Now I have a grade here, it's probably 5-6%. I'm gonna demonstrate walking the bike up that hill and see how easy it is. So I have it in power assist 0, and now I'm going to hit this minus button. Watch how the bike goes forward. So it's going forward at 1 mile an hour. I'm just guiding the bike. No energy whatsoever. 2 miles an hour at the top. So I pedaled as fast as I could, and I achieved 29 miles an hour. Again, the paint job is just second to none. I've gone almost 22 miles so far, and I've still got 80% of the battery left. So I made it back home. I've got 3 bars of power left, which 60% of the battery is still there. Well, here's the battery. It's very robust. It's a 48-volt system, and this battery operates at 20 amp hours and 960 watt hours, which is very robust. It's on the top end of the scale for e-bikes. And what about fire hazards? The other e-bikes that I've done video reviews, I've gotten comments with, oh, those are those cheap Chinese batteries. They're gonna light your house on fire. These batteries are made by the Samsung company, and they're made to the highest standards. And if they weren't, they wouldn't get the RoHS mark and the CE mark, which is European, but it's much like the mark that we have in the US, which is the UL mark. So UL and CE are synonymous with each other. It's very hard to qualify to be able to put that mark on your product. It costs you a lot of money and time, and you have to really be up with the highest standards in the industry. Still looking like a brand new bike. So along with the front basket, they did send me a rear light to keep me safe as I'm going down the road. Bright sunshine right now, so it doesn't look that bright. What a nice paint job. Okay, so we looked at the bike. Now let's go down to the store and pick a couple of things up. Whoa, this is a big hill. e-bikes need to obey all traffic laws. It says stop, I stop. So let's go inside. It's a cold day and I think I deserve a Snickers. Hello. So I just want to say again how easy it is to take this bike and go shopping. I just picked up a few essentials for living, and I'm going to go home now. So I'm going to go up a really big hill, and we'll see how this bike does. I am confident this bike is a workhorse. And by the way, if you're interested, there's a code down in the description below. Plus, you'll get money off using that code. And also, Hovsco tells me they're having a Black Friday sale. So give it a look. 14 miles an hour, not even trying. Well, that's the end of my ride for today, and it was very enjoyable, and I got to ride this bike once again. Even though it was cold outside, it was a good time. So what are my final impressions of this bike? It's a very nice bike. It's built like a tank. It's on the heavy side, but if you have a garage or you have a place where you can just roll it in and out, or you have a bike rack with one of those ramps on it, this may just be a bike worth looking at. So wherever you are, thanks for watching and happy pedaling.